good to go. Yeah, a tiny bit early.
Yeah, I know.
So the right height in it?
A little lower. A little lower it is.
Yeah? Sorry, we don't have to camera as well. Alright, so it is 7:45. Session starts at 10 o'clock. Band I'm doing today is Secret Faces. Now I've done these guys quite a few times in the past, and the tendency is the band will arrive early. They're probably the only band I know that arrive like an hour beforehand. They all kind of work normally during the week and they're always up pretty early anyway. So it's 7:45. I reckon I'll get there just before around about half 8 coming from Cardiff. Plan is today to do a single song, all recorded, finished, like tracked, mixed and mastered in the day. What I want to try and do today is try and document everything that we do today through each sort of process. So it'll be kind of going in, setting up drums. First thing I got to do when I get there is switch the system over from the Studio Pro Tools system to my SSL system and my Mac, which is already there. So I normally try and get there about an hour before, just do a couple of changes, set up, make coffee, and go from there. Ready. So. Cool. It is 8:25, so it took me, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes to get to the studio. Just arrived. Band haven't on here, which I'm actually quite surprised at. I reckon they'll get here about 9 o'clock. So just got to open up. As I said, switch the computer around, put the screen back up. Drums are already up, so hopefully that'll save me a better time. I'll just head in and bring all my bags like a crazy bag man. Alright, see you in a second. Actually, no, let's leave it on and let's just do a shitty thing. Cool. Right, so leave that door open. So we've done a tour before, I think, of the studio. This is Abbeville Institute. This is actually, just before we come in, got a nice little cafe. This is the room. No, this episode's just going to be about me fucking dropping thing. I can't really zoom out, can I? There we go, we can. So this room's the live venue. And about 2-3 years ago now, we did public service broadcasting's Every Valley in this room. Honestly, I've done a few live sessions in here. It's like, honestly, it's a massive room. It sounds amazing. It's actually quite controlled, I think partly because of these curtains, but it's an amazing sounding room. Live sessions, drums sound incredible in here. Every now and then I might run drums out onto the speakers and then set it up as an echo chamber. Right, lid drop. So outboard gear. Let's turn all these on. My speakers has not been in then. Just making sure all outboard is on. So we are switching from these Avid HDIOs up to my SSL. The reason being is these converters convert to a Mac under the desk, and these HDIOs connect to the Needles Vale Mac here. So what I'm just going to do is very quickly just switch over the stuff. I'm probably going to set up the camera here. Alright, so what we've done just now is I've switched inputs 1 to 24 from the Avid Pro Tools system onto my SSL system. What that means is that the live room now is connected to my I/O, and the converters have changed onto the MADI, so that then connects to my system. The outputs I don't need to switch around because they're already patched in automatically. I've got to switch one thing on the patch bay so that my eggs come on, because they're the ones I actually use for mixing, recording and everything else. So I'll patch them over in a second. The next thing I've got to do, or the last thing now, is there is a screen going around here. The lead's already connected. As you can see, there's a drum kit just in the corner behind the IKEA lamp. That's where the band are got setting up today. I've kind of got everything set up already, so there's a bit less time waiting for them. Everything just going to do now as well is just message Wayne from the band and say I'm in, front door's open, and give him the code. There we are. Cool. So all set up. Next thing I want to test is I get a click. The click means that my Sigma is connected to the Mac via the Cat5. The only downside of having the Sigma is I've got no internet during recording on the Mac, but to be honest with you, it's not that much of an issue. Again, don't actually need. Oh yeah, I need to change those lights as well before I forget. They go mad otherwise. Cool. Now. Right. Breaking the rules. Nice. Bit of coffee. Oh. And coffee's on. Alright, and so coffee's done. Just waiting for the band to arrive. I'm going to put this light on just for now while the band guys arrive. So what I've done now is I've set up the session. What I've got is like templates on Pro Tools. So what that means is like this got set up really quickly. It's literally Shift Command N, and I've got my own instrumentals. I've got a guide tracks, 1 vocal, 3 instruments. So it'll probably be Steve on keys, Wayne on guitar, maybe a bass, and vocals. And generally for vocals, I've already actually got that set up. We have a mic kind of plugged in. So over here, that's already plugged into audio channel 1, and that's already set up on 1 on Pro Tools. And it just means, you know, because it's a regular thing, and when we're doing guide tracks, everything's already plugged in and pre-wired and ready to go. I'm waiting for the band to arrive, and then I'm going to be setting up for drums. None of the mics I'm going to use, I've already got the template pre-labeled up, but that's probably saved me 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes in the morning. And I just did that. I think I spent an hour after a session just making the template from a session that I kind of use all the time, and it's got my console plugins as well, so like kind of what I use to begin with on there. So console 1 just means that I've got hardware control, well, kind of like hardware control, like on the plugins, so I can kind of just go on here, go kick drum. I can kind of tweak channels and bits and pieces as well as we go along. So I might have a look at that. It's like kind of pre-set up for what I think might work, but every drummer, everyone's different. So it is, yeah, 9:14. So I'll be in now for about 45 minutes. Change the I/O, set up the session, just ready for the band to arrive, and we're about to go into drums. I'm going to set up the drums now. See you in a bit. Alright, so the set we got today is pretty much standard. 3 mics and a kick drum, D112 on the inside, Beta 52 tight on the outside. Snare top, Beta 57, hypercardioid, kind of quite tight, and 103 in the bottom. Toms, top and bottom, I just tend to like it. And then overheads, they always look wrong, and always whenever I have like work experience kids or assistants come in, who don't know me, like these have been measured for the snare. Room mics, so I've got 3 rooms, ribbon, and that, then corridor. And then that's my setup. Let's move that. And then guys already been in set up guitars. Do a quick photo of that.
Yeah, earlier shit. That's what I ask. Can you buy? Do you have to, if you bring somebody, you have to have a ticket for them?
You probably have one on you.
Right, track already, course mash. That's good. How's headphones? Yeah? Let's get one more.
It did feel good as well.
Yeah.
In the swing.
Yeah, I think it's a tiny bit just to start, but I wouldn't mind just having a backup.
Yeah, cool.
We had seen an acoustic.
I know.
It is
A bit odd, isn't it?
And they say they
I'm a
play
bit
it.
odd with an acoustic guitar, if I'm honest. I've got an acoustic, I don't play
It's
it.
fast.
It's a bit odd anyway.
Yeah. I'm a bit odd anyway, yeah.
Alright. So yeah, let's go, yeah, let's go again. You ready?
You see when you sleep, the struggle in these streets, the struggle in these streets. No, see
Go see this in here with you.
Just remember, Josh, right? That's still in here.
Yeah, yeah.
What's still in here? Oh, the
The drum stool.
I may forget.
Alright.
Right. Headphone, yeah.
Yeah, the big knob.
Danke. The big knob is the volume, is it?
Ah, yeah. There's just one knob.
One knob is all you got.
Right.
I'm probably just going to need what the drums and stuff more than anything, because I can hear my guitar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I will probably open up the headphones.
Yeah. Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Yeah, I know it then. Is that right? Yeah? Yeah.
Because it's literally just ringing, it's
Just on the one, yeah. I think it'll be fine anyway. There's a possibility it might be quite nice with the acoustic as well.
With it,
just kind of
it used to be with the acoustics,
Yeah.
but then because we wanted to kind of be bigger venues and stuff.
Yeah.
I've taken the acoustic out, but then it was kind of too much strumming the electric through.
Sometimes the acoustic just underneath, not always prominent, but just underneath. You kind of thicken stuff out sometimes.
Cool.
Keys.
Well done, Steve. Good.
Try this thing.
Play it right. It's good.
You say there's another section you want to do?
The choruses, yeah.
We haven't got a signal, have we? So we can't order a takeaway.
Fancy KFC.
What do you? If we all fancy the same thing, we just order from the same place.
Are we going to pay you? Because I got more. I got
Yeah,
40
man.
quid cash, but nice.
I like that.
That's
Do
good.
we hold? Are you holding on after? Or did you just cut off there? Yeah. Alright, next one.
Well, it's all the same all the way through, so if you want
Yeah, no, play it anyway.
fucking look how lazy it is.
Do the copy and paste.
Why didn't you play our last note
I
as
was
well?
just going to say the same thing, the last
It
one.
where you stopped, there's a 1 bar gap. Hit that last note.
Because
Yeah. That's quality, Steve. That's quality.
Right, can I be a dick and make you play it longer? Can you hold it for a little
Hold
bit
it
longer?
longer.
I pick up my
Take that mic back up, Steve.
Yes. That's class.
It's 20 past 1. Okay. From the top. And we just have them make a pick between the two sounds then. Yeah, he's done.
They're still putting the acoustic through, are they?
Huh?
They're still going to put the acoustic.
I think so, yeah. I think it'll kind of thicken it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Those keys are lovely. bit of guitar?
Okay, we're not
I guess I like it.
Okay, we're not
Okay, can I get one more as a backup?
Yeah.
Good. Oh.
Into life, my friend, my
Cool. That's cool.
Well,
Is that the right height in it?
below it.
Yeah? We're over Liam, yeah?
Which one is it?
Fucking shine!
Good, but yeah, well, I'm right.
Yeah.
What were you doing earlier on? That was pretty good.
I was just going
Yeah? Stick that in?
all the way through.
Yeah, I think so. Let's just hear a bit so we can just check the level of compression.
Sounds like Christmas in here.
Alright, should we go for take now then? Yeah, that's great, man.
My fucking arm is dead. Oh, I was on a pick, I was.
That's great. You're done.
Ah, funky. I like that. That's quite clear.
On the second one,
And the second one.
please.
Since you are so nice, I can do whatever you want.
Please, friend.
What was that?
5 minutes before, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm?
All
Good,
good.
yeah.
Can you change anything?
See you soon, John.
Yeah, cheers, John.
Nice guys.
Cheers, John.
Alright, so about 6 o'clock now. What is happening with these guys next time now is I think we've done about 3 or 4 tracks. They've come in and we've done 1 track in a day. So we started about, officially time starts at 8-10 o'clock. And the original plan is to finish at 8. We finished at 6, but I've got a bit of packing up to do. The next session that we're looking at doing now is with Secret Faces. They come in do 1 song in a day. And obviously for each time we do that, you've got set up for drums. So normally about an hour set up that, getting sounds. Because they're using Studio House kit, I've got a template which is a really good starting point. And I know the mics that I'm going to use anyway. So that saves me a bit of time. We switch some of the mics over once the drums are done, over to the bass and the guitars, and we track that, and then we build the song as we go. But the next time they come in, we're going to do drums for the whole day and look at tracking, I think it's about 7 songs, and then possibly a bit of bass or some of the guitars. With these guys, they're pretty tight in terms of recording. We don't record to click. Instead, what I do is I tempo map the song so the song flows, and if I need to edit anything afterwards to the grid, I've got a grid that follows it, and then I can still trigger effects and delays to the tempo map, which is really useful. So that'll probably be the next one, and what that'll probably mean is, because we're tracking, if we're going to look at grouping the tracks together, it'll mean 1 setup for drums. So instead of doing 7 songs, instead of doing 1 song at a time, over the course of 7 songs I'm setting up drums once rather than 7 times. 7 times, and that'll mean I'll probably save about a day's worth of setup and take down for the mics and sound checking, and do 1 setup and it's all done and kind of there. And then it'll mean, like, these guys for guitars, I'll probably get the guitars done in a day, and vocals will probably spread out as well. So it might be that we do a bit of drums, a guide vocal, and the bass. And Steve, again, the keyboard player, is really tight as well. He knows his parts. And then hopefully that'll mean that the plan is for the album to be done by next summer, and we'll go from there. So yeah, been a great day. Really good. Yeah, really straightforward. And just time to pack up, and go home. Cool. Nice one, guys.
Look like a fucking milk float as it doing your head.
Milk float.
I got time I had a chat with my buddy Green Al, and then next thing I blinked a couple of times and he fucking weren't here. I tripped with my bollocks off.